All right, another beautiful sunset evening out here at Riverside Country Club for the Utah Open. And every time I come here, especially when I have a late afternoon tee time, I am reminded of the Lumpy Donut, coined by Dave Pelz. And I'm going to show it to you. You can probably see it. If I stop right here, you can kind of see how the color is changing right around the hole. Okay, so this right here, this donut, I call it a volcano because it's actually a raised lip, is a phenomenon that takes place when the golfer stands like this. Try to zoom out. I'm going to zoom in. See here, yep, I zoom out. It's tricky to see, but there's the ring that's made every time a golfer hits their ball into the hole and they have to pick it up out of the hole, right? So here it is. There's a ball. Okay, now when this ball gets struck, this putt right here is a right to left putt. I'm just going to try to do it with one hand. It's going to go up to the edge of the hole. See how it turns super hard there? That's not how much break is on this green. So I'm going to put this out to the high side as if I'm going to play a little bit more break. See how it wobbled to the right? I'm going to do that again so you can see that. So, gravity doesn't lie. See how it just wobbled a little bit? Kind of comes around the cup later on. See if I can do one on the low side. I am putting these one-handed while I hold my phone. It definitely broke, and I kind of barely missed the Lumpy Donut. We'll try that again. I'll try to make it. Oh, see that? When you play late in the day in a lot of these tournaments, when you're out here, it's hard to see, but there are footprints everywhere. And this week, it rained a ton. In fact, we were playing lift, clean, and place. So I'm just out here in the evening doing a little putting. Look at that weak. Turns hard at the end. It turns 90 degrees. That's not going to be the case. Let's see if I can hit one firmer. There you go, right in, right? So I ramped it. You can basically see it right here. There's the donut. See it? So effectively, this area where my putter head is sitting right here, from probably, here to here, is a depression that gets created when the golfer picks the ball out of the hole. If I go down here, put my foot, I'm going to put it somewhere around the edge of the hole. I'm not going to stand on the edge of the hole. Nobody does that. Everybody stands about here. They know you're not supposed to stand on the edge of the hole. They reach in, they pick their ball up. And as you can see, when the sun is setting, it's actually very apparent. The coloration is different. Move around the hole. It's created a raised lip. Now this particular green that I'm putting on is kind of the practice putting green off to the side. So this gets way less traffic. Let's wander up here real quick. You can take a look at the nice mountain views and some of the sponsors here at the Utah Open. They really do a really nice job here. Course was in great shape even though it rained for like 4 days straight. Let's go find some more Lumpy Donuts. So as you can see, pretty much every tour event you go to, whether it's PGA, Mini Tour, Champions, doesn't matter. Maybe not so much Champions, those guys don't seem to putt as long as the rest of the young kids do, but you get a lot of wear marks. Well, here we have it. Lumpy Donut. Right, now right here, right in front of the hole, I can clearly see a point with my putter right there, that's a big footprint. But as you can see, for about 4 inches, 4 to 6 inches around the cup, it's smooth. That's because basically nobody has stood there. All right, so this particular putt here, right to left putt, over some gnarly footprints. I'll zoom out, get my putter in place, try to make it backhanded, one-handed. Ooh, see that? See how it crept up the edge of the volcano and then crept backwards? Let me hit this one a little firmer and see. Apologize for having you to tilt your head sideways. That's what I'm doing. Maybe I'll try to hold the camera like this so it's less obnoxious for you. Zoom out a little bit more. It's tricky. Need a cameraman. All right, boom. Ooh, did you see that? I was trying to break in, but it didn't. It caught the high side. Getting a little closer here so we can see this. Okay, so I'm gonna putt out to the right side of the cup. Oh, made it. Right, so right in here is your Lumpy Donut. And especially late in the day, when you have a lot of foot traffic out on the golf course, you won't see that because you're typically not finishing your round of golf at sunset like I am out here. Thanks to all these great sponsors. Let's look over here. Here we go. Give all of them a shout out. And the PGA, the Utah PGA, does a wonderful job. And Riverside Country Club also does a wonderful job as well. So here are all of our great sponsors. Beautiful clubhouse. More sponsors wrapping the 18th over there. So great job. All right, so there's your beautiful sunset. Go back here to Lumpy Donut again. This hole right here gets a lot of action in practice, and I'm just gonna try to roll this one with my hand. Go left-handed toward the hole, see if I can do any good. Curling in. Ooh, see that? So late in the day, when you see 90-degree breaks across the front of the hole, you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe how much that snapped in front of the hole, right? That's what you're getting. The other thing that happens is you hit a putt, it's curling in. So this one's a little left to right, it's curling in. And you're like, no way, I can't believe that broke left. You know, it's obviously curling in, gravity's bringing it in, but now you can see Lumpy Donut pushes it away. So on the high side, gives the appearance that you have, you know, maybe misread it. On the low side, kicks it even harder. On the uphill putts, a lot of times, it'll just come up one revolution short, and you're like, oh crap, I just didn't hit it hard enough. And actually on the downhill putts, it can do that too. Let's try a downhill. So here's pretty straight downhill putt. Trying to film and putt, side saddle. So let's see. Send it down there, a little right. Ooh, see how it kind of moved away at the end? Let's try that again. Try to improve my camera work. All right, here we go. I'll follow the ball. So ball's back here, side saddle stance, one-handed. Tracking, tracking, tracking. Oh, made it. So, again, there's my foot picking up the ball. There's that Lumpy Donut. So if you guys are following me, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you tell people about it. Just kind of like real golf lesson stuff, no BS. Tour quality information. See so many great players, they don't know this. See that? Kind of wobble out to the right. So let's find another hole. Okay, so here we go. See, I'm trying to get the sunlight to just be helpful. That's tricky. As the sun's going down, really see the footprints people make and these lines and everything. But you know what's crazy is this person here could have spent all day putting on this line. In the afternoon, they match it up. They got their Sharpie mark, or yeah, looks like Sharpie. Pretty significant Sharpie lines. They've got their putter lined up, and maybe they push it just a little. And then they're like, wait a minute, I thought this putt was a straight putt. How did it break so hard at the hole? Well, it's because you're putting on the Lumpy Donut. So, tap this area down, make it nice and smooth. That way when you're spending time, you've created this Sharpie line right here. You know, you're able to create a trench. You shouldn't miss. I'm gonna stay here one-handed, putt these all day long. It's like on autopilot. So, there we go. Hope that helps. Not a whole lot you can do about it when you're playing. Just be aware of it. That's why the cream rises to the top. Those that have a pure stroke and really good speed as the ball enters the hole, Lumpy Donut doesn't really affect them. But when you're dying it in there at dying speed and it's coming in on the top side, it's breaking right to left coming in, and then all of a sudden, right at the hole, it straightens right on the high side, or it's coming right in the middle and it breaks 90 degrees hard left. You can thank all the foot traffic leading up to your putt for the missed putt there. So I just going to show you one more angle here as I say goodnight. Bye. Beautiful sunset, and one more 360 here at the sponsors, clubhouse, and the mountains. Out here in Provo, Riverside Country Club, 2021 Utah Open. Have a good night.